weaponized K-pop, mail-order tumors, and literal trouser snakes.
So 3 cheers for your Willie or John Thomas. Hooray for your one-eyed trouser snake.
Just because you don't need to know about these stories doesn't mean they won't interest you.
Really?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and this is The Dispatch, where we bring you the internet's weirdest and coolest news stories. This week, we're looking at Korean music wars, tumor deliveries, and sneaky pants stuffers.
And she's amazing, especially her work with the one-eyed trouser snake, which she did a few years ago.
Number 3, the Python Pants Thief. When I want something, my first thought is, how can I steal this? My second thought is, does it fit in my pants?
Holding it between her legs, she calmly leaves with her pals.
That's not at all true. But for this Portland man, who looks like Ed Hardy dressed him in 2008, that seems to be the case. Surveillance footage shows the suspect walk in, pull the snake out of its snake tank, and thrust it to his down belows. Co-owner of the store, Christian Bugan, says that black ball pythons fancy warm, dark places, so, quote, he was probably pretty comfortable in there. Granted, he was face to face with a trouser snake, but surely more comfortable than our crotch stuffer. Not that we care about his comfort.
The thief is very lucky that it wasn't feeding day.
That being said, we don't know whether the snake stealer received a few bites for his troubles, but we kinda doubt it.
Because, real, recognize real.
Snake recognizes snake? You get it?
There's so many good jokes that we just can't do on a family program.
Commercial break.
Sorry, so use your imagination.
Number 2, the case of the Kindle tumor, human edition.
So obviously, your friends picked up the wrong package when they bundled me out here in the car.
UK resident James Potton was likely surprised by the appearance of his brand new e-reader that arrived this week. Instead of the sleek, front-lit display and waterproof design he was expecting, he received a small box with text on it reading, "Patient tumor, specimen enclosed."
Tumor? Yes. Me? Yes.
That doesn't make any sense.
Potton used deductive reasoning and cunning logic to determine that this Waterfi e-reader wasn't an e-reader at all, and was in fact a human tumor. Bring on the obligatory Arnie quote.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
Originally intended for the Royal Free Hospital in London, the package arrived at Potton's home. Undoubtedly a silly mistake by the courier service. Huh, that never happens.
Just throws the package. This was a $4,000 piece of electronics.
Luckily, they swiftly fixed the mistake and Potton received the correct delivery the following Monday. We're sure he was relieved, as the warm bubble bath and aromatic candles he had prepared in anticipation of his new e-reader probably didn't pair as nicely with a tumor specimen.
When I squeeze you, you make noise.
Number 1, Korean, Pop Goes the World.
The North Koreans used American POWs during their brainwashing experiments.
Brainwashing has lifted Kim Jong-un's family to godlike levels as they try to deny Western influences on their society. So, when the sugary sweet sounds of K-pop come blaring over the border, it complicates things. A low-tech response to North Korea's non-sanctioned nuclear testing earlier this month, South Korean officials have installed a fleet of loudspeakers along the border that projects sound for 2 to 6 hours a day. Depending on who has the aux cord, the broadcasts can consist of weather reports, world news, something you don't get in North Korea, discussions of democracy and human rights, and the ever-popular K-pop.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, that's not allowed in North Korea either.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
The hope is that the prolonged exposure to this foreign media will have a transformative effect on the North Korean citizens, loosening the state's influence on them. Feedback from North Korea is minimal. However, there seems to be a call for more cowbell. So, what other countries could use a blast of K-pop?
Ready or not, we don't give a what.
If you want to suggest a story or get some insider info on WatchMojo, get involved by following us at the Dispatch WM. And for your weekly dispatch of offbeat news stories and top 10 lists published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.